Hi, I'm a sociologist that went to seminary school and spent all of my upbringing in Christian nationalism. And the Bible has been changed multiple times. The first is the Council of Nicaea, which is when Rome decided that they wanted to make Christianity their dominant religion. This is when the original Bible was put together. They left out a lot of the Gnostic texts, they left out the Gospel of Mary, they left out really any reference to female power or individual power, individual sovereignty. Any of the texts that talked about your personal connection with God, that was taken out because they wanted the priests to have the connection so that the people would just fall in line because they wanted to create a control and power dominance system. And then in 1946, it was edited again by a bunch of white dudes in the United States. And one of the key things that was changed is they added in the word homosexual into the Bible. This was done by a team of male scholars who were predominantly white, with deep-seated homophobia, looking to reinforce patriarchal control, and they added in a lot of Cold War-era morality tied to nationalism and purity culture. And Bible footnotes were updated to reinforce these structures. And this is really when we started to see the rise of Christian nationalism post-World War II.
The complete canon, or the Bible that you have today, was not decided on at the Council of Nicaea. The Old Testament canon was agreed upon by Hebrew scholars by about AD 250. The New Testament took a little longer, and it was agreed upon at the Council of Hippo in AD 393, and again at the Council of Carthage in AD 397. Just like any other ancient text, the Bible has to go through the scrutiny and examination to make sure it's historically reliable, examining the authors, the message, the places, the times. The reason the other texts like the Gospel of Mary are not included was not because men wanted to keep the patriarchy alive. It's because those books did not meet the test for historical reliability, meaning the claims, the dates, the times, and the locations of the content did not line up. Not to mention, it's just absurd that she makes this claim, since the testimony of the New Testament writers is even more believable because they write that the women found the empty tomb while they were out hiding. She can say the Bible has been changed and altered over and over, but she's either lying or needs to go back to seminary, because we have manuscript evidence that supports the message of the first century writers. We have over 8,000 Greek manuscripts and thousands in Latin and other languages. There is no manuscript support, no archaeological support or extra biblical support for any other book of antiquity. So remember this, just because someone has a degree and went to seminary doesn't mean they know what they're talking about, and she proved it.